Alright, welcome back guys and welcome to Liga Adarna Season 3 Women Rising, the most awaited all-women tournament in the Philippines. Today is the second day of the Wild Rift tournament and of course we are excited to see how the teams will look today. This is the final series that we are going to watch. Vipers Infinity Squad going up against Empress Phoenix. We are going to be your shoutcasters for today. I'm Giyang Gaming and here with me is no other than Izaq. So for this tournament guys, make sure to participate because we will give a daily giveaway for 3 winners. Just keep watching to get a chance to win 700 wild cores. Just follow these 3 simple steps to join. First is like our page and stream. Share the stream and tag 3 friends in the comment section with the hashtag LA Woman Rising and exclamation point notified.
Aside from the live stream giveaways, we also have a weekly giveaway. We posted a question last Monday. To join, just follow the 3 simple steps. Leave the right answer in the comment box, hit the like button, and share the post. We will announce the winner every Saturday, and of course, before we officially begin the final series of today, we'd like to acknowledge our partners in making Liga Adarna possible. Liga Adarna Season 3 Women Rising is co-presented by Smart Communications Incorporated, the Philippines' leading wireless provider, and it is powered by ePlayment Entertainment.
Yeah, the best types of wins in life are meant to be shared and experienced together with friends. With Smart Double Giga Games, subscribers get 2 GB of games every day for League of Legends Wild Rift, Call of Duty Mobile, Mobile Legends, and Facebook Gaming. They can double up on building their skills and good games and good times with friends. That's Double GG with Smart Double Giga Games. Subscribers can register by downloading the Giga Life app or dialing *123# and choosing Double Giga.
Of course, we'd also like to thank our major sponsors, ePlayment Corporation and Esports News PH. And we finally would like to thank our charity partner, Worldwide Fund for Nature. While the virtual world is a limitless world of wonder for people to explore, Liga Adarna reminds that it is everyone's duty and responsibility to bring forth the interest and survival of our planet in order to #change the ending. The league encourages everyone to band together as a community, join or start a campaign, contribute to environmentally inclined movements and projects, and to take it to the streets. Speak up for nature and call for genuine policy change.
Yeah, all the stars that you guys are sending will be donated to our charity partner, Worldwide Fund for Nature. We would like to thank everyone for sending stars during our live streams. These stars can help change the ending.
And all you have to do is just keep sending those stars. And, if you wish to donate directly, visit their website at www.org.ph/donate.
Yeah, and now, quick recap looking back at the previous games. Today, puro 2-0 ang ating mga games. Grabe yung mga teams na naglalaro ngayon. First was Genki Amri 2-0 against Control Z Stalwarts. Second was VBB Hera 2-0 against Ardent Esports. And the third one being Lakan Esports Hiraya winning 2-0 against Nos Una Victoria Esports Artemis. This time, Vipers Infinity Squad going up against Empress Phoenix. Magiging 2-0 kaya ito or will this be the first game na talagang tight match?
Baka ito na yung iniintay natin, inaasam-asam nating 2-1. Can we actually see a game 3 for day number 2? Who knows? But for sure, Empress Phoenix at Vipers Infinity Squad, this is gonna be a very, very solid match. Alam natin when it comes to the community, the strength and activity, especially with all the powers and support from the comment sections, Vipers Infinity Squad, they've got it. The question is, does the female team have the exact same kind of energy going up against Empress Phoenix? Or maybe Empress Phoenix, will practically outlast, outflame, or outwit their opponents, especially with their Phoenix logo looking very very tight. It's Phoenix versus Viper,
Oh, ganda. Ganda. Both kind of mythical creatures, I guess, that is now showing their talents in this Liga Adarna Wild Rift tournament. And speaking of the pick and bans, both teams have banned out Shyvana, Akali, Lux, and Oriana. So Ziggs is available. That's why we see it being picked up by Akane. And also Kaisa. So very good pick here on the side of Empress Phoenix. Both really strong champions are being used here by their team. But Vipers in Infinity Squad are actually building a team fight based composition with very very strong frontliners.
I'm pretty interested in the Lee Sin pick, no? Sans Lee Sin. At tapos meron silang Malphite Brom. You already know. Glacial Fissure, Unstoppable Force. It's been the flavor of day number 2. We've seen several Broms and Malphites being picked up. We've even seen a lot of Tristana being picked up as well. Pero parang no? Based on what we've seen so far, the Kaisa has not exactly fared that well, out of day number 2. Especially the Ziggs. The Ziggs being a great pick and all, hindi gaano nagagamit ng teams kasi nababan out.
Yeah. But I'm really excited here on the composition of Empress Phoenix because of the washing machine. Double spin to win here with Garen and the Wukong being picked up. Definitely, they're also building a team fight based composition, but this time with a lot of siege damage as well because of the Ziggs and the Kaisa. So turrets definitely will fall down pretty fast. But same goes for Vipers because they have a Tristana.
Ito ngayon yung tanong no? Itong si Crystal on the Tristana, makakapag-scale up ba siya? Yes, explosive charge is great. The rocket jump is great. The buster shot can do a lot, especially with an engagement from a Garen or a Wukong, shoving them back. Madaming potential. Pero getting there is gonna be the big problem here because it's not gonna be easy considering na hindi pa kalakasan ng Tristana in the early stages. Kaisa on the other hand, once you get that evolution going for the Icathian Reign, you can already have a whole lot of damage going up against this lineup. And we can honestly say, that Empress Phoenix may have the squishier lineup, but at the end of the day, it's honestly more easy to execute their composition compared to the likes of Viper Infinity Squad.
Yeah. Definitely it's a lot more complicated, but they have very good pick potential because of the Lee Sin, Brom as well, especially pre-level 5. The concussive blows is definitely a problem here in terms of trying to invade or in the laning phase when there's an early gank with the Lee Sin. And also they have the Ahri. So that charm would be very very essential in trying to make picks if they set a very good death brush on any time of the game, especially in the late game wherein they would have so much damage already. But that's on theory. On paper, what's actual though is what we will find out. Pero top lane, medyo exciting to. Kakayanin kaya ng pag-ikot-ikot? Kakayanin ba ng Beyblade yung malaking bato na ito? Actually, bakal
Bakal pa nga, di ba? So, di ba? Spin to win ka man sa Garen. Baka lang katapat mo. Magiging sapat ba ang kapangyarihan ng Beyblade Simulator natin in Mina going up against, of course, none other than Gray dito sa side ng Viper Infinity? It's, I could honestly argue that this is fairly even in terms of matchups. And halos pareho sila ng binibigay when it comes to team fights, no? It's just a matter of who's gonna be tanky and of course whether the Garen or the Malphite is gonna be building tanky. Kasi we can potentially see maybe an AP Malphite, maybe a Bruiser Garen na damage build. there are different ways to set up this top lane. Pero pag nag-set up sila ng maganda, ang aasenso talaga dito is of course, the Ahri, the Tristana, or the Ziggs and Kai'Sa.
Yeah, so far, this Ahri is kind of struggling, but good trade coming in here because of that charm. They're pretty low on health, so definitely the junglers are shaking right now. They want to gank.
Wala pa masyadong no? Wala pa masyadong invades, wala pa masyadong big team fight skirmishes. So far, 1-for-1 rin in terms of the scuttlers. And I don't think there's gonna be any battles just yet, no? Considering how slow-paced both teams are going so far. Baka ang gagawin nila is, of course, the 3-minute battle in the top side bago mag-Drake. Pero, one thing's for sure. Infernal yan, big team fight ang parating.
Oh, big team fight, definitely. Pero this is nice. This is nice. We get to chill for a while compared it to the previous games na talagang laban kung laban. Kahit farming stage pa lang, may laban na agad. Dito parang, yeah, let's chill. Let's chill, man. Let's chill. Let's relax a little bit. Farm muna, bati-bati muna sila. Ngayon, kumbaga, friends pa sila. Mamaya na siguro dragon fight. Saka na sila magiging magkaaway. Pero ngayon, they're liking the situation right now kasi it both suits them. Like, this Tristana wants to scale, this guy's the same. Ahri just wants to hit level 5, same goes with the Ziggs. Top lane, well, Beyblade versus Abakal kaya medyo matagal yan, matagal. It would take them a very long time to try and kill each other.
Ano yan? Battle of attrition. Kung sino pinakamatagal sa lane, siya panalo. And so far, both of them are doing fairly even. Hindi naman masyado na-denayan ng waves etong si Malphite. Same goes for the Garen. They're just gonna continuously scale until that point where they're gonna break out into a big fight for that Infernal Drake. There's already a reset coming in for the side of EPX. Let's actually see if Vipers are gonna do anything about it because it's a fairly late reset from the Ahri. They might need to start this out for V5 kung immediately magsa-start ang EPX pero mukhang bibigyan pa ng oras yung Ahri makahabol.
Yeah, sneaky play here by Dora. Definitely hindi siya kita, pero it's just going to stop the recall. The Wukong is baited though into going in, spending the clone there to try and close the distance so he doesn't have escape this time. It's quite a long cooldown, 14 seconds for that. And Viper's Infinity Squad wants to poke them out before they actually engage. They can't get the right positioning, but this might be a fantastic steal with a kick being invested as well. The team fight breaks out and they lose Kazuri. On top of that, Gray has been taken down and they're just messing with Mina right now with a numbers advantage. It's a lot of trades right now, but at the end of that team fight, it is Vipers that go on top of that because they have stolen the Infernal Dragon.
That was a play. When we saw that Sonic Wave in, you already expect, okay, this jungler is gonna be kicked away, it's gonna deal damage to that Drake, and then they're gonna be able to steal it, and it's exactly what happened. Picture perfect scenario for the Lee Sin, but while all that happened, they also got some kills out of it. There were kills on the side of Empress Phoenix, yes, but long-term plan is gonna be secured here by the Vipers, mainly because that Infernal Drake, it's never gonna go until the end of the game.
Let's check out the items here of all the members. I wanna see also what is the gold distribution here. Actually, Ahri picked up the kill a while ago. Same with the Lee Sin. On the side here of Empress Phoenix, both of the kills was given onto Akane. So that's a lot of firepower concentrated on this Ziggs. And with the itemization that he has already, Luden's Tempest, they have so much poke here on the side of Empress Phoenix. They can actually contest this Rift Herald. But the question is, will they do though?
That is exactly it. No, there so far in terms of vision, there is control because the scuttler was secured by Empress Phoenix. Pero nakikita na natin, there is already that lane swap that we would usually expect. Why? Because we want to move the ADCs toward the top side since the next objective is there. Whoever secures that Herald is gonna be very, very big for them going into second Drake because they can time that Herald along with a push, along with a Drake take. Who knows what the plan is gonna be for both these teams, but that's the reason why they're doing these lane swaps because they want to make sure the ADCs can join the Herald fight.
Yeah, but we know for sure this Garen is kind of struggling going up against this beefy boy. Gawa talaga ng bakal na ito. Hindi na bato. And it's going to be very difficult. They're making a play though with a charm connecting onto Akane. They're forced to disengage here. They managed to do so, but it took a lot of damage. This might be enough to zone them out away from the Rift Herald.
Yep, that's true. That's a lot of resources being committed though on the side of Vipers. Although they did significant amount of damage for Empress Phoenix here. Empress Phoenix, they're not looking to turn back. They're gonna try to go for the steal here. There's a GA on the Wukong diving in. Mega Inferno Pop, they steal the Herald, and now members of VP are falling down. Can
Tristana?
VP stay alive? But that Tristana's already out. The GA is popped, and who's left? It's Sajal that Lee Sin. It's a double for the Wukong. They answer back, and they clap back in style, taking that Herald and 4 kills to add to that win.
Yeah, and no deaths, no casualties on the side of Empress Phoenix. They also took out this tier 1 tower in the mid lane. And after that, it is such a huge gold lead right now. 2k, but that was from a 3k deficit. That is already huge. So when they recall, that's definitely multiple items on their pockets right there.
This is turning out to be a very tight series, no, Giyang? Makuha nila yung Drake. Okay, yung kapila naman kukuha ng Herald. And now it's a 50-50 shot at whoever gets the second Drake, which is gonna be a Cloud. You know, Cloud Drake, it can benefit either team considering there's lesser mobility somewhat on the side of the Braum and the Malphite. A Cloud Drake can help them considering keep up with the rest of their teammates. EPX on the other hand, they have a Wukong, a Kai'Sa, the Corki, the Ziggs, and the Garen, along with the Rakan. It's gonna be great for them to kite around, help out the Kai'Sa even more, who's already good at kiting. They want to secure a Cloud Drake. While it's not that big of a priority because it only offers movement speed, it's still gonna be a big help. And speaking of help, that's already being secured there by EPX. There's gonna be a turn. Unstoppable Force did not connect. A fight is gonna break out as the GA of the Wukong is already popped. It's not gonna be over just yet as the Rakan finally falls. The Wukong tries to cyclone away. The Malphite's trying to free hit, but the Kai'Sa with a killer instinct takes out one. Follow up for more. Make that 2 more going down with a double for Kai'Sa. And now with a turn coming in from Paui, we thought for sure that maybe VP could win that fight outright after that very, very scary engagement. But they turn it right around and EPX take the cake.
Yeah, it was Akane doing a lot of work a while ago. Same with Paui, free hitting, trying to kite out. And like what you said, she is very, very efficient in kiting out the members of Viper's Infinity Squad, and with the help of Akane, sniping out the Lee Sin, same with the Tristana and the Ahri. They could not find a perfect angle to engage onto Empress Phoenix. They were being dished out damage from multiple angles, and it was just too much for Viper's Infinity Squad to handle. Kudos to Akane, and going on the high ground on top of the cliff to dish out some damage with the bombs and the traps, and killer instinct from Paui to just close the distance. I was actually surprised that she saved her killer instinct right until the very end. Usually we would see it being baited out immediately to try and disengage, but no, she kept her composure and she used it at the very last moment where she definitely needed it.
Yeah, and that was clutch, you know. If you think about it, Awi, without that killer instinct, that would have been a dead Kai'Sa. Outright. Like, surrounded. It was a very, very solid position coming in from VP. But the killer instinct allowed that Kai'Sa to just jump across all of the people blocking her, take out 2, and then force the others to just run away. with that kind of win and that kind of play, look at the gold lead right now. It's more or less 4,000 gold, and that Infernal Drake may be good for VP, but EPX, they have a Cloud Drake, they have 3 towers taken already. The VP has yet to take even one tower, and this could be very bad news for them because the map will slowly start to close out if EPX start to invade them and push even further.
Yeah, they're already doing it actually. Constantly shoving out the waves. That's why Viper's Infinity Squad kind of struggling in terms of answering this because they need to group up. They want to establish team fights. They want to engage on the members of Empress Phoenix, but they're constantly being denied of it. We're seeing them also being shoved away from the Baron because actually Empress Phoenix can take this. All they need is a proper team fight to settle the score, and it would allow them to take this objective maybe even more as the Mountain Dragon will spawn in the next 20 seconds.
Oh man. I honestly don't like what's happening here, mainly because the Garen and Malphite matchup that we expected would have a big impact in the fights. It's not being utilized well enough by both
Yeah.
these teams. We see a whiff from Gray on the ultimate. Mina is not able to actually do enough when it comes to the frontlining because by the time the Garen can actually frontline for the team, most of the members of VP are already gone. And speaking of gone, this might be a Braum going out of the fight early.
Oh!
Now that is a beautiful, unstoppable force. Catching out several, and now everyone's gonna dive in. They take out the Kaisa. They can take out more. The Ari's free hitting. The GA is popped on the Wukong. That's 2 right now being taken out on EPX. Sanj along with the Wukong. This is gonna be very tight. Kazuri dodging it away. Tristana chasing after. This monkey, is it enough? The free hits, it's not gonna happen. But regardless what happened, the beautiful comeback play there from Gray turns the fight, and now they can secure the Mountain Drake uncontested.
It started with Ali getting caught out with the Death Brush setup by Empress Phoenix, who went for the Glacial Fissure, and it was enough to slow the members of Empress Phoenix down. And Gray with a 3-man knock up with that unstoppable force allowed the members of Viper Infinity Squad to collapse onto the squishy members of Empress Phoenix. Ari went in on the flank position, and Pawi was immediately assassinated. He went golden with the stasis. However, it wasn't enough, even investing the flash for it, and there was even no time for Pawi to press the barrier.
Exactly. And look at that, no? We don't usually see this, but this is a pretty tanky Ari. Rod of Ages into a Rabadon, possibly going for Infinity Orb next. This kind of build will only benefit VP even further. They have 2 Drakes under their belt right now. EPX were looking good, but that catch from the Malphite was absolutely perfect. Right when I was mentioning that the top laners were not utilized enough,
Yeah.
Gray came in clutch.
Yeah, that is very true. Clutch plays coming in here by VP, and of course, they are not letting EPX get the upper hand anymore. A while ago, it was going on to 5k gold lead, but this time it is closing to 2k, maybe even less, as the Baron is going to be the next target here for VP, and they're even managing to push out the side lanes now. Ari is in the bottom lane. I think they have teleport, but they might need to use it in a short while because the team fight is breaking out in the top lane as Empress Phoenix are looking to engage onto the members of VP. They got a kill onto the Braum. Decent here with the Sonic Wave. Didn't go for the Resonating Strike. Dora is very, very low. Mina is here with the teleport, and Ari doesn't. So with the numbers advantage, they actually secured a 1-4-0 trade. They are quite low on health though, so it might be an asterisk on which they are trying to secure this Baron. They're kind of hesitating right now, but they're not actually resetting. Mina and Akane just cleared this Scuttle Crab, so This gives them vision. It's already a win for them, but it's still a very big chance for VP to actually come back from this.
Yeah, it's starting to look pretty scary if you consider that, back and forth. Just when you think VP are doing well, it gets turned like that, and then it's an over positioned Brom. Ali gets caught out several times already. If this continues, they're not gonna be able to utilize the glacial fissure. And speaking of getting caught out, they use the unstoppable force to run away. Now knowing that there is no unstoppable force to practically contest or turn the game, this is actually a good advantage for EPX. If they push for Baron, there is no ultimate right now on this Malphite.
However, they are also taking note that Akane, Dora, and also Kazuri already invested their OT, so they don't have that much team fight capability anymore.
Yeah,
Comparing it to the members of VP, they're actually on a disadvantage. It's a really good decision though to not go for the Baron because something is coming up that is much more delicious. An Ocean Elder Dragon. Whoever gets this, and we've seen it so many times all throughout this day number 2 of Liga Adarna Wild Rift Tournament, Elder Dragon definitely turned the game around.
Yep. You don't want that Elder Dragon in the hands of a Tristana. And look at that. You know for a fact that Tristana, high range, the higher the level, you can see the impact and how this Tristana can even take a dragon. Oh my god, that's a double unstoppable force, but the charge, that was perfect. They actually caught out several members of VP here, but the Malphite's already down. Can the others actually stay alive here? The GA was popped. Kazuri might actually fall. The rest of the members are trying to free hit. Stasis is popped on Solar. It's a very, very strong fight, but it's a double kill on the Kaisa. Make that a triple. And with 4 members on the side of VP going down, the turn yet again, ladies and gentlemen. Just when you think VP were doing it, ladies and gentlemen, EPX, they pull out another haymaker and turn the fight right back around yet again. And now 7-16, it's a 4K advantage. They're immediately gonna go for this Baron. 15-second death timers are the earliest right now, and with only Tristana to contest, this is a very, very dire spot for Viper's Infinity Squad.
Yeah, I started with the Malphite going in with Unstoppable Force, hitting 3 members. That is already good. But the follow-up was a little bit late. It led to Empress Phoenix finishing the duration of that knock-up and actually responding with their very own initiation. Dora went in with the quickness with the grand entrance, and Kazuri followed it up with his Cyclone. Akane, of course, topped it all up with the Mega Inferno Bomb, and it was enough to zone out, maybe even kill some of the members of VP. And we actually saw Crystal immediately backing away from the team fight completely, trying to shove the wave on the bottom lane and trying to lifesteal to regain some health. But by the time he was done with the wave, his teammates are already dead, and with that, that's immense amount of damage from Akane. Nearly getting that one-hit delete. Unstoppable Force onto 1, but will that be enough? Gray now is being melted. You're made of metal, but we can just melt you down in an instant with an Elder Dragon buff and the Baron buff to just increase their firepower to almost infinity. They're making a Hail Mary play, but it's onto the Rakan. It's already being done here by Empress Phoenix, tower locking the Nexus and securing this first game of this best of 3 series against Viper Infinity Squad.
Man, oh man, I got a feel for the Viper squad right now. That final fight there, you know for a fact that EPX would not be fighting for it. So that catch onto Gray would have been key in taking out the Kaisa, but there was no follow-up. No one was in position, and the Ziggs, the damage was huge. Full health, Tristana nearly dying with just a sliver of health left. That was key in shoving back the rest, leading to no follow-up from Gray. And since Gray nearly got caught out there, forced a flash, a glacial fissure from Ali got forced out as well, meaning that there would be nothing left in the tank to actually protect the top and bottom lane towers. When all three towers came in, all three waves came crashing in, and it was just way too
Yeah.
hard for them to protect without any ultimates. Clutch plays, but overall solid performance coming in from Empress Phoenix.
Yeah, but speaking of performance, this is how you win games with double GG, with smart double Giga games. Having fun, spending time, bonding with friends too, and of course, winning games. 2 GB games every day for League of Legends Wild Rift, Call of Duty Mobile, Mobile Legends, and of course, Facebook Gaming. So, download the Giga Life app now or dial *123# and choose double Giga. Would like to thank our partners in making Liga Adarna possible as well. Liga Adarna Season 3 Women Rising is co-presented by Smart Communications Incorporated, the Philippines' leading wireless provider, and it is powered by ePlayment Entertainment. And yun nga like what you said, Empress Phoenix, Akane, the Ziggs, oh, so scary. One hit delete, it's actually possible because she can still build one more item, and if Akane had an Infinity Orb, it would have been one hit delete. That's how strong this Ziggs is right now in that game. Oof.
Yeah, like, and not to mention, Leandri's burn nearly took out Crystal. That was a quarter of Crystal's HP with just the
Yeah.
burn alone. The 3/4, oh, that came from the Mega Inferno Bomb. Right
Yeah.
smack in the center. You would think that, okay, this is not gonna hurt much. No, it really did.
No.
6-1 and 12 on Akane. That was solid for a Ziggs. It might merit an actual ban going into game number 2. But overall, Witchy and Akane are a very solid matchup to watch. The rest of the team working together with these two mid laners are making for a very exciting match. But the question of the matter is right now, GG, how can VP come back and force a game number 3?
Well, definitely. They're going to be the second pick this time. So, Ziggs will definitely be banned out. Kaisa, on the other hand, is still on the table. However, it will be prioritized by Empress Phoenix. So, question of the matter again, will they ban out both Ziggs and Kaisa?
Would be a viable ban. Then again, you're gonna give away the likes of Gragas, Diana. You
Yeah.
could give away a Camille and an Akali as well. We know
True.
for a fact that when it comes to the female players of Wild Rift, they're very, very talented in using
Yeah.
champions like Camille and Akali. I've seen several female tournaments where the Akali players are really scary, and you don't want to give those away either. EPX or VP, whoever gets the right picks and the right draft executes it well, it's gonna lead to a very solid and dominant performance. This was very topsy-turvy though. Unlike the usual 2-0s that we saw in the previous series, this one turned around several times. It was a win for EPX, into VP, into EPX again, into VP.
Look at that.
And
Oof.
then it just
Wow.
went snowball onward for EPX, nearly getting caught. At that point, over 15 minutes, it was less than 3K in terms of gold. But after that clutch play leading to a Baron take, it just couldn't be it for VP. It just made it really hard for them to come back.
Yeah. I'm looking at the gold graph right now. Wow, that is some art right there. Look at how what do you call that? Volatile, I guess. Rampant, is that the right term? So many ups and downs here for both teams, like what you said, and it really gave us a really nice experience of watching this, especially for all the viewers right there. So shout out to you guys. That game definitely was amazing to watch. And looking at the damage, Akane, oof, definitely. It is really scary. One hit delete, it's very much possible, and it was shown to us by Akane. But we have to respect the end comment as well. The damage being dealt here by Viper's Infinity Squad. Crystal being on top of their team. Same goes next with Solar with the Ari. They made the necessary picks, but definitely that fight in the Elder Dragon, mag, kumbaga, it nailed the final mark for Empress Phoenix to win that game, because Ziggs with an Elder Dragon, oh, that is just scary.
Yep. Like, look at it. 42,000 damage.
True.
That's not even fair.
That's not even normal.
That's a big ouch. No,
That's a
imagine
big
getting
ouch.
hit. It's like you got slapped with a 10-wheeler truck or something. It was devastating damage. In comparison to Witchy here, you see Witchy with 16k. You see Crystal with 19. You see Paui with 20. It's not even close. It's double. Akane's damage output alone was double the carries, including Paui. So that goes to show how much of an impact Akane was in game number 1. And if you're gonna ask me, this merits a ban. Unless you're gonna take the Ziggs away from Akane, by all means, just ban it out if you don't want to use it, because you don't want to deal with that again. Quite honestly,
Yeah.
that's gonna be way too hard.
Yeah, that is true. And these teams that are participating today, especially in the whole Liga Adarna Wild Rift tournament, really comes to show how strong they are. And they are constantly showcasing their talents, which is why I am also traumatized in playing Wild Rift. Joke lang din. Because I'm not good at playing the game. And if I get the unfortunate chance of playing against them, oh, definitely I'm going to get the L.